We all want to know what we can do to make things better for ourselves, but sometimes it just feels like everything is rigged against us. There are a lot of self-help books that try to answer this question, and while they help some people, there are also plenty of others who don't find any solutions in them at all. Here's a list of 6 self-help books like Who Moved My Cheese that could be worth checking out if you think your life needs a little cheese rearranging, or maybe even if you need a new perspective on getting through tough times. Before that, I want to share a short summary of Who Moved My Cheese with you. Summary of Who Moved My Cheese? This book tells the story of 4 characters, 2 mice and 2 people, who live in a maze and look for cheese to nourish them. One day they find that their cheese has been moved and they have to learn how to adapt as things change around them. Here, I include 6 books related to Who Moved My Cheese that are either written by authors like Spencer Johnson or written in the same genre self-help. Let's Talk, by Art Rios. This is a book about what it means when you are in love with someone who doesn't want you back. It sucks when someone is looking for love and they find themselves not being able to reciprocate the feelings of the person they're interested in because there's just too many things going on around them at all times. When this happens, it can mess up your emotions and flip your whole world upside down because you have no idea where or who to turn to next. Master Your Emotions, by Thibaut Muris. Do you ever feel like your emotions are out of control? Overwhelmed by the thought that you're not in charge of your feelings and don't know how to handle them? In this book, Thibaut Muris will show you how to master your emotions. He'll help you learn what triggers them, how they can hurt us, and what we can do about it. Hold Me Tight, by Sue Johnson. In her book Hold Me Tight, 7 Conversations for a Lifetime of Love, Sue Johnson discusses how to have more meaningful and intimate conversations with your partner that will help maintain your relationship. Read this book to find out how these 7 conversations can strengthen your bond. The 1-Minute Manager, by Kenneth H. Blanchard. The 1-Minute Manager is an insightful book on how to manage your employees in the most efficient way possible. The author, Kenneth H. Blanchard, discusses his theory of managing people by their strengths and weaknesses with a very specific type of management, situational leadership theory. This book will explore this theory more in depth and give you tips on how to implement it into your day-to-day routine as a manager or leader. If you like to lead without changing the odds, the 1-Minute Manager might help you a lot. Start with Why, by Simon Sinek. Do you want to know why some leaders are more successful than others? Simon Sinek's Start with Why is a book that examines the reasons behind the success of great leaders. He argues that leaders must start by answering why, not what their product or company does, but rather why they do it. The author's conclusion reveals powerful insights about how anyone can lead and inspire action in any situation. Steve Jobs, by Walter Isaacson. Steve Jobs' life was an amazing story. He was the man behind Apple, Pixar, and Next. He revolutionized the computer industry with his vision for what a personal computer should be. He changed how animation is made with Pixar Studios, and he reinvented our music experience through iTunes. His work has truly touched everyone's lives. The biography Steve Jobs, by Walter Isaacson, tells this interesting story of Steve Jobs' life from his early years to later success in Silicon Valley. The book provides insightful information about Steve's personality traits that helped him succeed, as well as some stories about his less-than-perfect moments, like when he had to fire people or when others fired him because they didn't think it would work out. Whether you're looking for more lighthearted, humorous reads or some more serious books with a spiritual bent, there's something out there for everyone. Hopefully this article has given you enough information about these self-help favorites so that you can find your personal favorite without too much trouble.